Woo! Here we go. I never go live, so this is quite the treat. Hello, everyone. No, this is not my Instagram. This is the Bachelorette Instagram, and Kaitlyn and I are taking over today. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm gonna just kind of wait for some people to hop on here because we have a lot to discuss. In fact, we have 30 men to talk about. So, who's ready to get started? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, we are introducing the men today. So I'm so happy you guys are all tuning in. We have quite the men to talk about. Hello, everybody. Okay. Should we get this thing going? Kaitlyn's going to be joining me pretty soon here. This is all very new to me. I don't really go live often, so this is kind of crazy. Hello from Portugal. What's up? I love Portugal. Oh, also, is she probably requesting? Thank you very much. You guys, this is going to be so fun. Okay. Oh, wait, is this? Okay, Kaitlyn has requested. Let's see, she should be joining any second now. What's good?
I got turned up. Hi, how are you? I miss you.
I'm good. How are you?
So good. Look at me. I'm so Canadian in my little flannel.
Honestly, I love it. Look at us. We're back in our spots. I'm in New York. You're in Canada. I mean, look at this. Wait, Kaitlyn, we have a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, 30 men is a lot to talk about.
And we have some inside scoop on all of them. So I feel like we should just let the people know.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be tricky because we're going to have to just do it as like an intro to them without.
Absolutely.
So tough.
I mean, we definitely are just going to have to keep it to like the bare minimum because we want you guys to really get to know these guys this season. They are incredible. And there's a lot of favorites on this list. So I'm going to try to be as discreet as possible and try to see if you guys can figure out, who Kaitlyn and I have our eyes on.
I always we obviously know them, but now going through the bios, I'm like, oh.
I know. Oh my God. I knew I liked him. So, okay. Should we do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you kick it off for us then?
Okay, so first up on the list, we have somebody, not Alex, from North Charleston, South Carolina. He's an engineer.
Wait, Kaitlyn, can everybody hear Kaitlyn, or is her connection going out? Kaitlyn has an echo with her sound.
Oh, maybe I'll go inside.
Okay.
I'll move it. Okay, then you start, and I'll do the next one because I don't know.
No, you're good. Let's just because I want to make sure we're gonna be good. Go ahead, it's fine.
Okay,
I want to see who else is in here. Oh, some people.
Maybe my little girl Rome will say hi in here.
Oh, it actually sounds so much better. Does everyone feel like that sounds better?
Better?
Hard to hear Kaitlyn. Okay.
Is this better?
It sounds so much better to me.
Rome, can you say hi and bye? Hi. And
Hi.
Bye. She's the best. Okay, so this is better. Okay.
It sounds so much better. Okay, good.
Gosh. Okay, so Alec, 29 from South Carolina. And he's an engineer. He's 29. And he just looks like a nice guy, doesn't he?
The sweetest.
He has kind eyes. And his first marriage has ended, so he's learned a lot about the value of commitment. He's love laugh, and he wants someone to appreciate his career because his career is
Absolutely.
long. Okay, so he's ready to find out with Michelle. He loves GQ magazine. He thinks bowling is a terrible date night. Favorite breakfast is cottage cheese. Questionable, but we're going.
Hey, yeah, I don't know about that. Cottage cheese being your favorite breakfast item?
I mean, there's so many.
I mean, he has a lot of great qualities, but that just might be one that we might have to look out for.
Off a little bit.
Okay, so next up on the list, we have Brandon J., who is from Portland, Oregon. He's a traveling nurse recruiter, and he is 26 years old, which means he might be young, but he knows exactly what he wants in life. And I think that we definitely saw, yeah, there you go. There is Brandon J. Sweet little soul right there. Kind little smile. That blue looks great on him.
He also, I think people are going to really like him. He's very sweet.
Very sweet. He's kind. He's confident. He's looking for a wife who's just as passionate as him. I think that's one quality that definitely came across to us, that he's a very passionate individual. And he wants someone that has goals, because he has a lot that he's achieved in his life, and he just wants a best friend, a teammate, someone that he's really looking to just spend the rest of his life with. And he's also a self-proclaimed basketball fiend, which is good because our girl Michelle is a D1 basketball player. So you would think that him being into basketball, her being into basketball, my little love in basketball, you know what I mean?
This could work. And I feel like because he was, wait, how old is he? 29?
26.
Oh, yeah, no, next one. 26. He looks like a little baby face in 26, but he's very mature.
I mean, he definitely does have a baby face look, but I would not discredit him at all. A few fun facts about Brandon, which I can definitely appreciate, is that he has actually hopped on stage during a Lil Wayne and a Drake concert, which, man after my own heart, I would probably do the same. He is a fan of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which a show I grew up on. Go Brandon J. And he has no interest in ever going bungee jumping.
Oh,
which
means they'll probably put him on a bungee jumping date.
Exactly. So hopefully Michelle doesn't know that, because you may have just signed yourself up.
Oh man, okay, can people hear me now? I'm lagging again.
Let's see.
Everyone's like, audio's bad. I'm like, y'all, I'm in Canada and I'm just trying to make it work over here.
No. I think you sound good right now. Maybe try slowing down a little bit.
So I wonder if it would help for Kaitlyn to hold the phone versus setting. I am holding it. Is this not better?
Honestly, I could hear you perfectly fine right now.
Interesting. Okay, well, let's move on to the next one. I'm going to show their picture.
Okay.
So this here is Brandon K. Look at him. Just
sweetheart.
It's a little sweetie.
Great head of hair.
He's a polished gentleman, I would say, who just hasn't found the right one yet. So he's looking for a love that is playful, feisty. His dream woman will be able to make even the most mundane of moments special, okay? So his ideal connection is effortless and obvious chemistry, but fun and affectionate. Some fun facts, let's see. Well, I'll keep it on him, I guess. He loves the cha-cha slide.
Oh. Love a man that loves a cha-cha slide. That means he's a good wedding date.
He loves the cha-cha slide. He dreams of delivering someone an oversized check for a life-changing amount of money. That's sweet. That's really sweet. And he always buys travel insurance. I never do.
Me neither.
No, I always click the no option, and I'm like, I'll figure it out.
And it's like, do you really want to take this risk? And you're like, yeah.
Which shows that he's like very, I feel like he's a man of structure and routine and organized.
Responsible.
Like that.
Responsible. Absolutely. Okay, well, next up on our list is we have Brian. And here, I'll go ahead and show it this time. This is our guy, Brian.
He's a little teddy.
He reminds me of a big teddy bear, big friendly giant. Brian is from Chicago, Illinois. He is 31 years old and an NFL player.
Yes.
As you know, Michelle is definitely an athlete. So another athlete might be a really good thing.
Yeah.
Brian's not your stereotypical jock, though. He's a foodie. He's religious, family-oriented, completely down to earth, and all about finding himself a wife. He considers himself to be quite the romantic and very into rom-coms, thanks to his older sisters that made him watch them growing up.
I could see that with him. I feel like he would like rom-coms.
I feel like he would like maybe 13 going on 30. That's a really good rom-com.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. I feel like he'd like 50 First Dates.
Absolutely. But I think that has probably told him or taught him how to be quite the romantic.
He does seem like you said, a friendly giant. He's 6'6".
You guys,
Six,
an NFL player.
6.
Hold his own. Brian, we see you. He loves to travel. He wants to find a partner who will possibly join him and dine his way across the globe. Brian is a big believer in fate and feels like his being here on Michelle's season is just serendipitous enough that it might truly be the perfect match. Some fun facts about him is that he loves philosophy and would love to speak to Socrates because he has a few questions for him. I'll leave that one to him.
I can't help you there.
Very smart, but I'll leave that to him. And he loves orchids, which means that he would love my flower arrangement in the back. And that's just Brian. Again, we met him. Very sweet, very kind. Sweet. I'm excited for his journey.
He's not your typical athlete. And then there's Casey, who I judged a book by the cover a little bit because I was like, oh, Miami, you know, he's probably like your typical Miami guy. But no, he's not. He's 36. And he's at the point in his life where he wants something strong, everlasting. He's not your typical. He said he actually doesn't want to go out in Miami anymore because he's sick of girls who just want to be on their Instagram stories, and he's looking for more of a real and authentic connection. So, yeah,
real man.
He does charity work. He is secretly a hippie. He likes camping, but he hates tents, and he likes his eggs scrambled with salsa. And in my opinion, that's better than cottage cheese.
I actually have to agree. So yes, Casey, great guy. Yeah. I'm very excited about this.
And we love a 36-year-old.
We love an older man that knows what he wants, but also goes back to the basics in a way. Like, kind of reminds me of Zach a little bit. I mean, he was 36, not really.
There you go.
Too crazy about the whole phone thing.
And Michelle is 30, right?
Yes.
30. Okay.
29. Oh God. Well, maybe we don't usually ask her age.
No, I don't. But I think she's 30.
But anyway, okay. So next we have Chris G, who
ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
That is right. If there is something that we have learned about Chris G right off the bat, is that this man, he might be from Nova Scotia, Canada, but he's probably one of the swaggiest boys I have ever encountered.
Yeah, he really is.
He is a motivational speaker, and he is 28 years old. Is it important to say he's from Halifax? Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Halifax.
Canada. Oh, Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. I'm glad I have you, my little Canadian, here.
Yes, exactly. I'm here to help.
Sorry to all my Canadian friends here.
That's okay. You wouldn't know that.
I'm learning. Okay, so Chris G is committed. Commitment is the name of the game for Chris G. He's a kind-hearted soul, as you would expect any Canadian to be. And Chris G says he is looking for a genuine connection, someone that is all in on him, just as he is going to be all in on her. He likes women that are active, vulnerable, and a good person inside. He's looking for his best friend he could bring home to his family, someone who he can just absolutely adore. Chris G loves escape rooms. He loves to perform spoken word poetry. And if you don't know exactly what that means, I really encourage you to watch Night One. He will sweep you off your feet from the second he comes out of that limo.
He gave us goosebumps with his slam poetry. We were like, whoa.
You guys, I was like, can we call Zachary and maybe teach him a little bit of that? Because that was great.
Didn't know I was into slam poetry until Chris G.
And Chris G has 2 cats. He's not big on the whole nickname thing. One cat is named Cat, and the other cat is named Small Cat.
That's hilarious. I did not know that about him. That's
Yeah.
very funny. And he's like 6'6". A lot of tall men this season. And you know how everyone always is like looking at the guys' bios and they're like, oh, disappointed, disappointed. No, you won't be. Everyone says that every season, and then you see them and you're like, wait, I was wrong. These guys are all charming, all handsome, all super sweet. There's some really memorable ones. Like Chris S, I think, is going to stand out. Let's show Chris S.
Okay. I'll show his picture.
Okay. This is Chris S. He's from West Hollywood, California.
My bad.
He's 28 years old. Now, I really feel like he's going to, he's going to be memorable this season. He's a self-proclaimed Southern gentleman, but turned California beach boy. So he apparently says when he falls in love, he falls hard, which is interesting. And he doesn't have a specific type. So he's a firm believer that chivalry isn't dead. And when the time comes, he's ready to sweep Michelle off her feet. Did he? Let's find out. And he gives a mean blue steel face, which I don't think I saw much of on this season.
Yeah, look at this face. I feel like that is a face that could really just serve
blue steel.
Blue steel face.
Oh, and you know what? Super relatable. I feel the same level of passion about him, about burnt pizza. It makes him mad.
Really?
Burnt pizza makes him, yeah, it really grinds my gears, Tayshia.
Wow, I had no idea. I will make sure not to burn the pizza.
Don't ever burn pizza for me.
All right, you got it. Well, next up is Clayton.
Yes,
Clayton is from Columbia. He is a thoroughbred, if you will. He is from Columbia, Missouri. He is a medical sales representative, and he is 28 years old. Clayton, do you want to show a picture? This is what Clayton looks like. For all of you that do not know,
we'll double him up.
Look at that.
Double Clayton.
That is Clayton. Clayton has it all. He has great looks. He's a great job. He has a wonderful family. And the only thing that is missing is the perfect woman to be living life with. His dream woman is funny, independent, and intelligent, athletic, which, I mean, sounds to me like Michelle. So hopefully that works out. But he also would like someone to go to the gym with him and work out and really be able to connect and bond that way. Clayton is very excited to meet Michelle, and he loves the passion that she has for her career because, in fact, his mom is actually a school teacher. So it's definitely something that he finds very endearing, very sweet. He connects with and knows how to appreciate. I think that is really beautiful. So will they hit it off? We will have to see. Fun facts about Clayton. Clayton had a mohawk in college.
Who didn't?
And he likes to rap. Who knew? His alter ego when it comes to rapping is called Clay Dough. Clay Dough.
That's good, actually. I like that.
Clay Dough.
I actually might refer to him as that from now on.
I mean, it's quite
Clay Dough,
actually. Tomato, Clay Dough, Clayton. You know what I mean? So that is Clayton. He is from Missouri, Columbia, 28. Again, another great-looking, athletic, sweet, genuine guy added to the mix. I think we're off to a good start.
I think we are too. We've got Daniel next, who's a firefighter. I want everybody to put in their bets now if he comes in a fire truck or not. Everybody tell us right now. Send us hearts or tell us if you think this firefighter comes in on a fire truck. So he is 26. He's living out his childhood dream of being a firefighter, which I think is really, I feel like every firefighter had that as a dream as a kid to be one. So he's got nieces and nephews. He's ready for a family. He's got good energy, great conversation. And he really wants to know what we all want to know, if aliens exist.
Yeah, well, hopefully he will be able to discover that one for us.
Fun fact, he is a Connect 4 champ, which I will take him on in that because that was my childhood game. And he loves Christmas music, which anyone out there who doesn't like Christmas music, just tune out of this live right now because we are not friends.
Well, listen to me. I love Christmas music, and if you don't, then we're going to just click you right off, remove you there.
Mariah Carey for life.
Also, just so you guys know, this is a spoiler-free zone, so do not be bringing any attention over here.
No.
Okay? But also, we're just getting started, so keep going. Wait, hold on. I just did something bad. Okay.
Next up.
Okay. Next up, we have Edward.
Edward with the chain.
Edward from the gold chain. I mean, honestly, his skin tone is beautiful. So Edward from Los Angeles, California, is a wellness coach. He is 27 years old. He's very outgoing, optimistic, self-proclaimed, amazing wingman. But he doesn't need to be a wingman this season because he is looking for a girl of his dreams, which hopefully is Michelle. He spends most of his weekends exploring new places and needs a woman who isn't afraid of a little adventure. Let's see. He has a healthy appetite for learning and personal growth. And he hopes to visit Disney World one day.
Oh, let's make that dream come true for him.
Wouldn't that be so sweet? Could you imagine if we start traveling and what if we went to Disney World? That'd be pretty fun.
Well, there you go.
Edward enjoys listening to John Mayer music, especially on road trips. I don't know about you, but the long hair, it kind of gives me a little John Mayer-y vibes.
He's kind of giving me Jason Tardik vibes. I feel like Jason would be jealous of this guy's flow.
Jason might have to watch out, okay?
I want to give him a haircut, but Jason would like to steal his hair.
Oh my God. Well, Edward, let's see what happens. Maybe Michelle will cut your hair. That has been done before where someone has gotten their hair cut.
I did it. I did it on my season. I cut a guy's hair and I buzzed the side and I went way too short and it was awful. And then I sent him home the next week with a bad haircut. I am not sure.
Was he pissed about it?
I think a little bit.
Yeah, I think still a little mad on my season. That he was not very happy with that one.
No.
Whoops.
Okay, next up we have Garrett from Salt Lake City. He's 33. He's a tech CEO. Will you show us Garrett? Okay.
Yes, this is Garrett. The comments.
We like a guy who's not afraid of a little risk, and he is not. He dropped out of college to start what has become an incredibly successful tech company. You know what? I always want to give mad respect to people who follow their passion instead of the blueprint of what they think they're supposed to do. So he likes to travel the world, skydive, paraglide, speed flying. He sounds like a little daredevil, this guy. Wait, my email just started coming up and now I can't. Hey, don't do that to me, computer.
It's okay. We got some time.
Okay. Okay. And I'm trying to remember. Garrett's also tall, I feel like. They're all tall.
They all are very tall, yes.
He loves plants and calls himself a plant daddy.
Honestly, plant daddy. That's all I'm referring to Garrett to.
Garrett plant daddy.
From this point on. Plant daddy.
And he loves pickles, which, again, is so relatable. Loves pickles.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Garrett, who loves pickles. Plant daddy. All right.
Love that. Okay. Next up, we have Jack from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was a former Army officer. He is 30 years old. He's a sweet, compassionate man who's ready to start his next chapter in life. He is looking for a woman who's emotionally mature, compassionate, silly, and up for joining him, taking on a challenge of a hike. I don't know about you, Kaitlyn, but
it doesn't really sound like a challenge.
Canada, because I'm not much of a hiker. I'm from Orange County.
Yeah, we've got some good hikes out here. I'm not much of a hiker, but I don't know. I'm not against a hike.
Let's hope that Michelle is up for a hike. He tends to be on the shyer side, but he's attracted to women who are outgoing, strong, and not afraid to push them outside of his comfort zone.
He looks shy.
He does look kind of shy, but it's kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm. It's endearing.
I don't know. He seems like a sweetheart. He gets very motivated to do things to make her feel loved when he's really excited about a woman. Jack will throw up at the sight of an onion.
Come on now. That's dramatic.
I don't know how I feel about that fact about Jack.
That's dramatic.
Okay.
I
Jack
want to test that theory.
He's afraid of dancing.
I don't like Jack anymore. I thought I liked Jack.
But Jack loves to play kickball.
Yep, yeah, he didn't sell me with the I love to play kickball. After
You
that, I'm
know,
sure.
Jack, you're gonna have to really, really reach outside of your comfort zone
Yeah.
because afraid of dancing is kind of a red flag.
And you know what, Jack? If you're gonna throw up at the sight of an onion, I'm just worried about your future.
Does that mean he says, wait, how does he even eat? Like, does he go to Taco Tuesday? He doesn't eat any Mexican food, clearly.
He can't even go to a restaurant.
Oh, God. Well,
Yeah.
let's just go back to the drawing board. We love you, Jack,
Jamie.
but kind of lost it for
Okay.
us.
Yeah, sorry, Jack. I actually think you're probably a really nice guy. Okay, Jamie is from San Diego, California. He's 32, and
Here's Jamie.
we know some stuff about him, okay? So
Oh, no.
he is a world
Kaitlyn,
traveler.
we lost you.
You
There
did?
you are. There you are.
Am I here?
Yep, you're there.
You know what? This 5G network in Canada, and then the Wi-Fi is a little iffy. So, okay. He'll show up at the airport and let the ticketing agent decide on where he's going to go. He's obviously adventurous.
Very
he did that actually. He has a great job. He's smart. I mean, this is all according to him. So here we go. He once traveled to the what? No, he once traveled to Ecuador just to try chocolate.
That's very adventurous. I kind of love that. Very spontaneous. I have some friends that do silly things like that too.
I kind of want to
Ecuador
go
is
to
kinda
Ecuador to
far.
try their chocolate.
Yeah.
He's never watched an episode of reality TV in his life. So do you think he's going to watch this one back?
Probably not, especially because watching yourself back is kind of difficult on television. Even I can't do it.
I can. I think it's hilarious. Okay,
Oh my
you
God,
go next.
I hate it. Okay, next up, are we ready?
We're ready. Here.
Next up is Joe. Joe is from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Does that ring a bell to anybody?
No.
So is our girl, Michelle. He's a real estate developer, and he is 28 years old. Joe is a Minnesota born and raised city boy with a heart of gold. He played basketball at the University of Minnesota, and while he says that basketball was his first true love, he is now ready to build a life outside of sports and find a wife. Joe describes himself as an introvert, but is looking for a woman who is smart, caring, articulate, and able to make him laugh. He wants someone with aligned values, hopes they are ready for a family, because Joe wants at least 3 to 4 kids. Overall, Joe wants to find a real one, someone whom he could build a life with and stand solid with through the test of time. Joe, let's talk about Joe, because I feel like Joe was such a sweetheart from day one.
Mm-hmm. And he also there's a little moment between him and Michelle out of the limo that I think people are going to really want to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that, I don't know. It's kind of interesting to me that this is a guy from the same hometown that she's from. What are the odds of going on a show and finding the same person from where you are? I mean,
You never know.
he does basketball. She does basketball. Let's see. Joe is afraid of spiders. Yeah, but Joe loves snacks. And Joe wants to travel to the Galapagos Islands one day. So, Joe, you sound like a sweetheart.
You go, Joe. Okay,
Joe.
Speaking of Joe, we've got Joe Mari, who we had a lot of fun with.
Yes.
I hope they show that. We had a lot of fun with Joe Mari. Joe Mari, I don't even need to look at his bio to tell you about him. He's a personal trainer, and he's got a really, really deep late night radio voice. I don't even know if that's in his bio, but he's got like this late night radio voice, a huge smile. This guy eats for breakfast, I think he eats 10 pieces of toast, 5 plates of eggs, 1 big bowl of bacon. He's just jacked.
Yes. I really hope that they show our morning with
Me
Jamari.
too. Me too. And you know what? Fun fact, he eats an entire watermelon every morning, which is believable when you see him. He has a puppy named Buddy, and he would love to be a tour guide in Antarctica.
This is Jamari.
Yeah,
you guys,
all right.
When Kaitlyn said
picture his
he
voice.
has a late night talk show voice, it threw me for a loop at first. I'm like, I was not expecting that. And
It's like the lowest voice that you can imagine, and then go 10 octaves lower, and that's what it is.
Absolutely. But he is so sweet, so kind. Cannot wait for his journey this season. Okay, so next up we have Leroy. Leroy.
Okay, over here.
Yes. Okay. Leroy is living in Dallas, Texas. He's a biomedical PhD student and is 27 years old. Okay, so Leroy is such an interesting, cool dude to get to know. He was actually born in Italy, whose parents who had migrated from Ghana. I mean, that's incredible. And then they moved to the U.S. in pursuit of the American dream. He has worked incredibly hard in his educational pursuits and is now ready for that chapter to come to a close and for him to find a wife to share this beautiful world with. He is incredibly proud of his Ghanaian roots and wants someone who will always support him and being his most authentic self. He loves brunch, which, there we go, point for Leroy on my
I am a basic brunch bitch.
Let's freaking go. In fact, we should have brunch with him. But nothing makes him happier than holding hands with the woman he loves. How sweet is that?
Wait, that just got me a little bit emotional. I
know. He has such a sweet smile. I don't know. You can just tell that he has like a genuine soul, and he's a sweetheart. Yeah. He dates with intention, and his intention here is to leave with the love of his life in his hands. So he loves to go karting. He does not like to gamble. So he likes to have fun, but maybe not too much fun. But he's also a big fan of breakfast in bed.
Love a good breakfast in bed.
Leroy.
He is such he just looks like a sweetie.
I love a cultured guy. And he sounds like he just has like a lot to offer. So
yeah. You know who else has a lot to offer is the yoga guru. We've got a yoga guru in the house, and that's LT. LT. He's 38. Look at him. He just looks like such a zen zaddy.
He definitely feels like he's there's a calming aura around this man.
Yeah, and it makes sense that he's so calm because he's never had to worry about much in his life. He says he's very much fulfilled professionally and in his family life, and the only thing missing is sharing it with somebody that he loves. And he doesn't really have any deal breakers, which I find fascinating. That can't be true. You've got to have.
I don't think that's true. There's no way.
I don't think. Everybody, tell us your deal breaker in the comments. That's fun. And he.
Someone thinks this is pre-recorded, but it's not. We are here. We're watching all your comments, and we are. Oh yeah, we're talking to the guys.
Yeah. Okay. He has 2 cats, lives for a good spin class, and he has 1 tattoo. Guess where it is?
His lower back.
No.
You never know.
It's his grandfather's initials over his heart.
Oh, that's very sweet. That's actually very kind. Leroy. I'm sorry, LT.
LT.
Okay. Next up, we have Martin.
I like Martin's style. He's so unique looking. Martin.
He is from Miami, Florida. He's a personal trainer, and he is 29 years old. Martin looks like, first of all, Martin's style throughout the season is just...
Yeah, it's fire.
It's fire. It's fabulous, as you can tell with his plaid pants and his gorgeous navy sweater.
I never trust a personal trainer, though.
I mean, personal experience, but like maybe you never know. You never know. But at any given time, Martin can be found working out on the beach in Miami. He's a passionate, disciplined man who spends his day perfecting his physique and spending time with his loud, fun family who emerged from Argentina when he was 10 years old. Martin says he gets his passion from his parents and credits them for teaching him how to be a husband and how a husband should treat his wife. Martin is looking for a mature, health-conscious woman who wants to be loved. He's ready to make a big commitment and plans to be fearless in the pursuit of love. I think we definitely saw that this season too. So
He did seem pretty fearless.
some fun facts about him is Martin can do a backflip.
Oh.
He would love to get lost in a foreign country, which sounds kind of fun.
It does sound kind of
And Martin can cook basics very well, which means
Get it, Martin. Eggs and
I
toast.
feel like you're probably just exactly eggs, toast, maybe mac and cheese. I mean, I feel like mac
Because
and
here's
cheese is
the
like a
thing
basic
about
staple.
personal trainers. They eat for fuel, not for fun.
That's so boring, though.
I know, it's like chicken breasts and yams and eggs and toast. And I'm like, I want some salt and maybe some hot sauce.
Is that too much to ask for? No,
Shouldn't be.
it's not. It's not.
Should be.
Let's see, Martin. He might be able to spice it up with Michelle. We'll see.
We shall see. Okay, so next is Malik.
Malik.
I love his hair. He's got the blonde tips, and it really is like working with his whole outfit. He was really fun. So he is a hopeless romantic who is ready to find his person. He was raised by all of the women around him, which means he's a good guy.
So sweet.
He's looking for a woman of quality. He's just ready to share. He has a son, actually. Malik has a son. And from that, he's learned unconditional love. He does not like frogs, which also fun fact, I have like a fear of frogs because one jumped into my house and I think my dog ate it.
Oh my God.
He has a motorcycle license and his favorite author is Nicholas Sparks.
Love
so
that.
He's romantic is what that means.
I love this. There's Malik.
Malik. Sweetie.
Oh, someone just said that's my husband. Ooh, girl, watch out, Michelle.
Okay.
Michelle's kind of
Fight
actually
Michelle.
looking for a husband right now, and
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
There you go.
Okay. Next up is Nate. He is from Austin, Texas, a sales executive, and is 27 years old. When you walk to, okay, wait, hold on. First of all, when Nate walks into a room, it's very hard to not notice I just said 8. You want to know why I said 8? Is because actually Nate is 6'8".
There you go.
That's very hard to say.
6'8".
You notice Nate because he is 6'8", and he has a very good smile, as you can see in this picture. And he's always the life of the party. Nate does not have trouble finding women in his life. Like, he has no trouble meeting them. But the thing is,
Nate.
I know, the thing is, now that he's closer to 30, he's actually looking for a serious relationship and someone he could actually take home to his family, meet, create a life with. No more of the silliness. All about seriousness now. His dream woman is outgoing, spontaneous, has enough swagger of her own to keep up with him. He's looking for a connection filled with heat. Ooh. And for someone who will be just as passionate about him as he is about her. Nate is looking for a teammate for life and is confident that Michelle may just be the one he is waiting for.
I like that.
Sounds promising, right?
6'8". That's
Guys.
I remember I was like up to his like hip bone.
Literally, it's like, hi Nate. Literally, you can ask him what the weather is like up there because I would have no idea. It's totally different.
Yeah.
Nate dreams of visiting the Taj Mahal. Nate can't dance to save his life, which I'm pretty sure we actually have witnessed.
Not in his future.
We did witness that. And Nate likes edible arrangements, which is very sweet. We love a man that likes some fruit and
Chocolate-covered
chocolate.
Ooh, I'm excited about the next one, Olu. Do you know that fun fact for everybody? I don't know if this is in his fun facts, but I know this from the season, is that we call him Swolu because he works out hard every day.
His muscles are crazy.
That's what everyone was calling him. Yeah, crazy. He's from New Jersey. He's 27. He knows how to compete at high level. And he's coming here with one thing on his mind, and that's Michelle. So this is really sweet because he thinks she is absolutely beautiful. Like, he came in like really already passionate about Michelle, which is sweet. He's a strong believer in fate. He thinks their journey is destined to be. So wouldn't you say he's a very caring guy? He's confident yet caring.
He was very attentive, very sweet, very caring. Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely. He enjoys theater, which is right up my alley. His favorite flower is a cherry blossom, and he hates tofu. That's a very unpopular opinion. I think a lot of people hate it.
No tofu for Olu.
No.
That's okay. I actually love tofu. Oh, tofu. Okay, next up,
My guy. My guy.
one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Pardeep. Pardeep is
Sweetie.
from Brooklyn, New York. He's a neuroscientist and he's 30 years old. So not only is he good looking and intelligent, but he studies the brain to find cures for diseases like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. And although he spends his days buttoned up in the lab, when he does have free time, he's anything but serious. He is a self-proclaimed nerd who loves Comic-Con, video games, and reading, but also has an undeniable Brooklyn edge to him. I mean, look at his swagger. Look at his outfit. You definitely can tell that this man has a little bit of a Brooklyn swag.
He's so smart and so swaggy at the same time.
I know he's going to be a fan favorite, so
yeah.
I'm just telling you guys right now.
Yeah.
He's truly a unique catch who wants to find someone who is family-oriented, affectionate, who cares about making a difference in the world and making it a better place, because he does that every day with his line of work. So does Michelle. And he occasionally likes to nerd out, which is a good thing. Pardeep loves to sleep in on Saturdays. Don't we all? Mm-hmm. He loves New Year's Eve because he loves new beginnings, and he doesn't enjoy sitting on park benches. I think that's mostly because he's from New York City and the park benches are tad bit dirty. But you know what? It just kind of becomes part of you at some point.
He's really inspiring. He does a lot of really important, cool work, and he's just a sweetheart. I feel like I've said a sweetie about all of them, but it's true.
Yeah, and he definitely makes you smile starting since night one. So
yeah. Now Peter next, I don't know if I would call him a sweetie. He's loud, and he's not a sweetie, but he's not a meanie. He's just loud. I think he's a lot, but not in a terrible way. He's a hopeless romantic. He's a man of passion. He pursued his love of food. He moved all the way to Italy to study cuisine. I'm pretty sure he yelled a lot about pizza. Didn't he?
No, this is the man that talked a lot about pizza.
Yeah, he talks a lot about pizza. He's ready to support a woman, but he wants her to have ambitions of her own. She must love food, of course, because he does. And he loves deep house music. He doesn't like libraries. And yeah, of course he doesn't like libraries. He's super loud. And he loves red wine and calls himself a vino head. I'm going to have to send him some wine.
I love that. You should definitely get on the Spade and Sparrows train.
Yeah, coming his way.
Okay, next up is PJ. You guys, if you realize what celebrity he is a lookalike of, please put it in the comments below, because PJ...
The mustache.
Yes, it's the best. Yeah. So PJ is actually also a firefighter.
Oh, we've got two of those.
He's 30 years old, and he is from Houston, Texas. So he is a natural caretaker. He loves his job and wants to make sure that people he loves are always happy, protected, and healthy. I mean,
that's nice.
That's the sweetest thing. He's very ready to get married and have his family of his own, but just wants to make sure that when he does settle down, it's with the right woman. Nothing lights his fire more than a loyal woman with drive and beauty. It sounds like Michelle, to be honest. He loves when he and his partner can enjoy working out together and hopes to find someone who has a thirst for travel just like he does. PJ says that he is the last single man standing out of all of his friends, and he's ready to change that for good. I mean, look at that smile. Come on.
Get it, PJ.
Love that. PJ loves to pass time.
Too.
Yeah. Which actually, I didn't notice he has 2 tattoo sleeves.
Yeah.
Kind of like, okay. He loves to pass time by working on his Rubik's Cube. Does not enjoy the opera. And wants to visit Brazil and attend a carnival?
Carnival. I think that's a thing.
We both are just like...
I think carnival is like a thing in Brazil. I mean, if anyone wants to fill us in on that, that would be great.
Yeah. Just let us know.
Okay. We like PJ. Okay, and now Rick. So Rick is 32
Here's
from
Rick.
Los Angeles. Here's Rick. He's a self-proclaimed hopeless romantic. I feel like we've got a lot of those this season. Okay, he finds romanticism. That's a word? Yeah. In the small things in life. And
Mhm.
he'll send you flowers at work for no reason,
I love that.
only to say I love you. That's cute. He wears his heart on his sleeve. I do remember that about him. And he loves a good game night, which I'm down for. He wants to find his heart's true.
Kaitlyn. Wait,
Did I lose you guys?
there you are. Yeah. I didn't know if it was my phone, so I started looking at my phone like I was going crazy.
No, Jason was calling me, and I think that cut me out.
Jason Turdick.
Come
Doesn't
on,
this mean
Jason. What was
that
the
we're
last thing
busy?
you heard me say?
And you know, it's practically the whole thing.
Oh, well, I was saying he's not a fan of double dates, which I find fascinating because you're coming on The Bachelorette and you're going to go on a lot of dates with other people.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna have to become a fan real quick.
Yes. But what did I say about, I don't know. I remember saying,
We heard you say he loves to send flowers at work.
oh yeah.
He wears his heart on his sleeve. When he's very into someone, he just want to play any games.
Oh yeah, that's basically all you need to know about Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think fun fact about him that was really cute is the movie Hitch taught Rick everything he needs to know about life. I think that's so cute. I absolutely love that.
I love that movie.
Okay. Next up is Rodney.
The life of the party, Rodney.
Honestly, Rodney is such a sweetheart. You guys are gonna love him.
You're gonna love Rodney.
Absolutely. I mean, makes sense. He's from California. Okay.
Yeah,
He's from he's from Rancho Cucamonga, California. He's a sales representative, and he's 29 years old. Rodney is like a half glass full kind of guy.
Yeah, he is.
After his dreams of playing in the NFL were shattered by a career-ending injury, Rodney picked up himself and redirected his ambition. He has a great job that he thoroughly enjoys, and he says that everything in his life is going well, except for the one thing that's missing is finding a girl to love and to live life with him. Rodney is looking for someone who is honest, active, and ideal former student athlete like himself, which also sounds like Michelle. He wants to find a deep mental connection with someone, but also wants a woman who he can laugh with every day. Rodney knows exactly what he is looking for, and he is looking for someone who has a clear vision of that too. He's done wasting his time, and he's ready to be wifed up. Ugh. Rodney. Rodney's afraid of
everyone's
possums.
gonna love Rodney.
Rodney's afraid of possums. He's terrified of being catfished, which I don't think he's gonna have an issue here with Michelle. And Rodney is very into intermittent fasting, but only on the weekdays.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a fun one. We've had some
so
fun moments with Rodney.
I really feel like people are gonna love him. Okay. Next up, we have Romeo. He is 32, and
Yes,
he is
really
a
cool.
mathematician. Get out of town. Okay. So the only equation he's ready to solve is Romeo plus X equals true love. He's a Harvard graduate. He is looking for an adventurous woman, and I feel like people probably always like give him, like, oh, he's Romeo. He probably tries to be charming, but I think he is charming. And he likes to go to museums. So there you go. He's passionate. He says that he falls hard and fast. So will Michelle be the Juliet to his Romeo story? I don't know. He wants to go to Burning Man one day. And he studied Japanese for 3 years in college.
Love that.
Yeah, wow. Japanese in college. That's great. Do you know, fun fact, my mom lived in Japan for a year doing ballet, so she taught me a little Japanese too.
No way. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, when he did come out of that limo, he was like very Rique Suave smooth. It was almost like I thought Romeo really wasn't his name. Like it was kind of funny.
Yeah, you're like,
okay, but really, what's his name? And it's actually Romeo.
It is.
Okay, next up we have Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan is from San Jose, California. He's an environmental consultant, and he is 30 years old. Ryan comes through night one in a very grand way. He is compassionate, competitive, and motivated. His dreams about bringing the perfect woman home to his family is something that he's looking for from the Bachelorette. He is hopeful that Michelle is the right one for him. Ryan is a planner who creates lists for all endeavors he pursues, and that includes his love life.
Yeah,
he is looking for a woman who checks off all of his boxes. Intelligent, down to earth, big heart, healthy, and the girl next door type. Michelle may check all of his boxes, but will he be checking all of hers? Only time will tell. I mean, generally we love
about his lists, and Ryan loves a spreadsheet, and we might see more of that because he sure does.
He loves spreadsheets.
Loves a spreadsheet.
You know, and checking off boxes.
Yeah.
Ryan is enthusiastic about cuddling and is obsessed with ice cream trucks. Definitely, should be watching out.
Well, yeah, I'm like, Ryan, I could say so much. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have Spencer from Ohio. He's 25. He is athletic. He has a great job. He's smart. He also will be the world's best dad. No, he is the world's best dad. Sorry. Spencer's son is the inspiration that makes him want to be a better man every day. And while he hasn't dated much, he's here to find a wife. And he was really sweet, actually. And his physical, no, not his physical, a woman's physical attraction gets his attention, but personality is what keeps it. Wow, I'm really just like butchering these words right now. He needs a woman with an open mind. And he said when he meets Michelle, he's not going to be disappointed. He's really good at basketball. Remember?
Yeah, he was actually really good at basketball.
Coaches.
He kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he did. He coaches kids basketball. He's very sweet. He loves to spend time in the hot tub. He hates movies that require all of his attention. I totally get that. And he loves a good snowball fight.
Love that. Yeah, Spencer. Sweetheart.
Yep.
And yes, that is the second dad in the cast. Well, guys, last but not least, we have Will,
AKA
also known as Poppy Shampoo.
Poppy Shampoo.
Honestly, look at that smile. Come on. How does that not make you want to smile? I just can't. I'm already smiling. Look at that. Will is one of my faves. I mean, honestly, Poppy Shampoo, that's how he introduced himself to Kaitlyn and I. He has style. He has swag. He knows what he wants. He loves to smell good. He loves to wash his hair. He showed us his shampoo collection, and conditioner, and he uses Moroccan oil, which is really nice because he invests in some good product. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but that's a really good insight. He describes himself as classy, swaggy, and sharp. He is more than ready to make a substantial connection with someone and is very tired of being the only single one in his group of friends. Let's see if we can change that. He's looking for a thrill-seeking woman who is ready for a spur-of-the-moment adventure. His dream woman is loyal, ambitious, accountable, and ready to push him in every way to be the best version of himself because he's going to do the same for her. That's really sweet. Will is just a true romantic, and honestly, I think you guys are going to love him.
He had really good style. I think we helped pick out his night one outfit for him.
Absolutely. I even tried on some of his Jordans. I really did. That's the first thing I noticed in his room. Will hates getting gifted money as a gift. He'd rather have something more thoughtful. You know what I mean? He is a Leo, which means he's very into his horoscope. And he wants to climb Mount Everest one day.
Oh, get real, Will.
Very ambitious.
That is a little too ambitious for me.
I didn't tell you guys, but he's from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh,
And
there
he's
you
an
go.
academic intervention. Oh my gosh, actually, do you remember this? Interventionist. He's 28 years old. Do you remember this? He actually works with amazing children.
Oh, yes, yes.
Or people,
Yeah, I forgot
his
that until
job.
you
I
just
hope
said that.
he talks about it on night one, but he's an amazing guy. Very
Yeah.
fun. Floppy shampoo.
Puppy shampoo.
Wow.
Amazing. Oh my gosh, we did it. You know what? It was fun to go through that again because there's so much happening all the time and you like only know what's happening between Michelle and them, and then to actually sit and like read about them, you're like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You bet.
This was really fun. I think that this just got me more excited for Michelle's season because obviously we kind of lived through it, but it's nice to kind of get refreshed and see everybody again. You guys are going to have the best time watching this season. As you can tell, the pictures don't do these guys justice.
No, they never do. Never ever. They don't do it for the women or for the men. They never do it justice. And once you like see everybody, you're like, you're gonna fall in love with so many of them. I'm sure you already have your fan favorites just from looking at that. So October 20th is when it premieres, and
19th.
It's gonna be it's 19th?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the 20th. Are you sure? Whatever that Monday is.
I'm confused.
Whatever the Monday is.
It is the 19th.
Are we supposed to be the host or something?
Oh, shoot. Did we sign up for that? October 19th.
Oh, it is. You're right. Okay. October 19th. I feel like it's going to be an incredible season.
I mean, Michelle's our bachelorette, so absolutely.
Yeah. She's incredible. She handled herself so well, as everyone would expect her to, and the guys are great. And it's going to be all the fun and drama and tears and smiles and laughter that you could imagine.
From the get-go. I cannot wait.
Get-go.
And I'm sure you can plan on Kaitlyn and I hiding behind something and watching the entire thing go down.
With tequila.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Kate, thanks for joining me. I hope you have the best time home.
Thank you.
And this was fun.
Yeah, it was amazing. Okay, thanks. Love you and miss you.
Love you too.
And thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
How do I end this thing? Oh, Lord. Okay, bye.